Alright, what is going on, guys? Today I'm going to be fabricating and installing DIY sissy bar that I got from Lowbrow Customs. I'm actually rocking one of their shirts right now. This is one of my favorite shirt designs from them. But I'm gonna be going ahead and trying to fab this sissy bar up to the bike, trying to get all the mounting points that I need to get. Everything is like in pieces, so let me just show you guys what this kit comes with. So as you can see here, it comes with a couple tabs that you would have to weld onto the bar. It comes with spacers with threads in them to be able to put the hardware for, in my case it would be right here, or actually right here, sorry. So I'm gonna pretty much just use this same hardware. It's gonna like sit right here, and I'm just gonna have this bolt like extended, so I'll just mount the supporting tab here. And then the other part of the kit is actually this piece. So these are tabs that, as you can see here in this cut, this would get mounted, this would get welded onto the bottom of the sissy bar. So this is how it's pretty much gonna sit, right on where this guy is right here, and it's gonna go straight up, and that's where these guys are gonna sit, is pretty much right there. And then the mounting hardware is gonna be right here. So pretty much I'm just gonna send it to our neighbor real quick right here on this side of the wall. Gonna have him weld these guys first, and the orientation of this, I mean, I believe it's just different for each bike, but for me it's gonna be facing this way, so you know how it like curves in like that. So that's how I'm gonna have it mounted for this side, and then on this side for that tab it's gonna be like, you know, vice versa. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with that, at least get like the mounting situation settled, and then from there I actually bought extra material from Home Depot. Still wrought steel. This is a 1/2 inch diameter. Pretty much what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be chopping a little bit of this, well, pretty much a straight cut on this side of the bar, not the bottom side where it curves. You don't want to do that. So whoever's doing this, the way I would do it is I would just cut like right here, obviously straight, and add whatever material of the bar onto here. I think gonna be going about like 4 inches added, and that'll raise it high enough to where, you know, I'm gonna say probably about like right here. So kind of hard to tell over video, but that's pretty much the plan of buying that extra material and doing what I need to do. So pretty excited. I fabbed up stuff before, but you know, it's been a while, so I'm glad to kind of get back into it and kind of just create my own style of sissy bar. Once everything's done, once everything's welded, you know, cut to spec, I'm gonna go ahead and send it to powder coating our neighbor, like on this side, just like a matte black. I feel like it'll definitely complete the look of the bike, just with already the bobber and like chopper look I have going on. But sissy bar, I always had that in the back of my mind whether I should do it or not, so I finally pulled the trigger. But I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna go ahead and start right now and kind of show you guys the process of how it looks. Alright, so we are at a point now where I got our neighbor to weld the tabs onto the bar on both sides here. So it looks really good. The welds look really strong. The beads look really nice. And I'm at a point now where I'm just mocking it up to see where I can weld the supporting tabs. So a little bit weird here because there's more gap between this tab to the bar versus this tab to the bar. So I'm trying to figure out why that is, but I'm pretty sure I could solve it. So far it's looking really good. But yeah, I'm excited to get the mounting tabs on, and then from there the last step is cutting these guys off. Really can be anywhere. I'm probably gonna do like right here, and then extend the bar like I was saying earlier. So otherwise, off to a good start. Alright guys, so update, I went ahead and cut the actual sissy bar itself. I used the cutoff wheel on all in all 4 points. This is the extra material right here, so you can kind of tell like it's a darker bar, but this is the extra bar from Home Depot, 1/2 inch by 36. It literally costs like what, $7. So just getting this chop. I did a 5 inch increment, so it's 5 inches longer I think it's perfect. It's not like too long for what the Sissy bar should be. I was thinking 7 inches, but I think this is perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this to my neighbor, and this is the last piece to get it welded. He suggested to add some chamfer. That way, like, the surface is not just welded, but like part of the inside of the bar is welded as well, just for extra rigidity, integrity. So yeah, it's looking good. I'm really excited. Once that's marked up, I'm gonna go ahead and prop it up on the bike. If everything is good to go, I'm gonna go ahead and send this to powder coating, and that'll be the last stage for this, but that's gonna be sometime next week. Alright guys, well, this is more or less the final product as far as how the Sissy bar looks. Not color wise, I'm gonna get it powder coated, but the way it's shaped, the height that I extended, that I showed in the last clip, I extended 5 inches on each side. It looks phenomenal. I am so excited and super happy with how this came out. You can't even tell that I added the extra piece here. So I actually had to add a little bit more chamfer on each end of the extended bars, just because our neighbor here, that's what he recommended, just so there's more fill of weld inside the bar instead of on the surface, which makes sense. But all in all, you can't even tell that there is that additional piece. So like, as close as I can get it, it just looks like it's one solid piece. So I am beyond ecstatic for this thing. It looks amazing. It literally looks like the complete chopper look. I just need to get it powder coated, but that's really the last thing to this bike. Once I get that, then all the remaining pieces, I'm just gonna get them painted matte black. And that's really it. The bike is pretty much complete. But I'm really happy with how this just came out. I'm gonna go ahead and start making the support mounting, I guess, spacers and like the hardware to go through. It looks a little bit off. What I ended up actually doing to compensate, because it actually looked worse before, as far as like having the Sissy bar a little bit more left or right. So this is about as center as it gets. But in order for me to be able to accomplish that, instead of having, it's kind of hard to tell now with this through, but instead of having this all the way around, I literally just made a slot. So it's pretty much, it looks like this is just a fork. The reason being is so that it's not as, I guess, I have more like adjustability in play in order to do that. I think it's just a better route. And it's easier to take this out for whatever reason, instead of having it just all the way through and have to take this all the way out, whereas I could just loosen this and I can pop this off easily. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now. I think I might be able to bring this up a little bit higher. So loosen these guys a bit, bring this up a little bit higher, and that way I can kind of lean this a tiny bit more to the left and close this gap. But otherwise, guys, this is more or less 95% done. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, but that pretty much concludes this vlog. If you guys have any more questions on what I did with the Sissy bar, if you guys are trying to do something very similar to your bike, again, this is a 08 Sportster, so it's completely been just changed from what it was to what it is now. But if you guys have any questions as far as the fabbing part of the portion, or the tabs, or like, you know, extending the piece or chamfering like the points, just comment down below. I'll try my best to answer your guys' questions and what I did on my end. But otherwise, guys, that's pretty much it. I will catch you guys later, and I will keep you guys updated as always. See ya.